Hello and welcome to Let's Play Guild Wars 2. And I know this might seem kind of weird, but I bought Guild Wars when it first came out, and I've played it on and off. I've had various different characters, but I've never really gotten very far in the game. And I figured the best way to make myself do that would be to start a Let's Play of it, because it would force me to consistently play the game as opposed to, playing it for a week and then stop playing it and then go play some different MMO. This is my character, well, one of the characters I had right now. It's a pretty normal guy, but I am going to create a whole new character for this playthrough. That's not that weird, is it? So, we have 5 different classes. You've got Char. They're like, in the lore at least, as you can read a little bit here, very, I want to say nomad-like, but I don't think that's right. Traveling war doers? I don't know. They're your fighters. That's what they are. Humans, like humans in every other RPG. Norn are basically Viking humans. Much taller. Azura I don't like, but they are kind of cool. They're like inventors. They run their own little communities. And Sylvari too, they're more nature people. Obviously they're made out of trees pretty much, and they run their own communities. I am torn, still, between a Norn and a Sylvari. I do like Sylvari. I like a lot of the race things they get, the race abilities they get. But I like Norn too in this situation. Or human. Hang on, let me find out. He's a human. Okay. Well, what I was going to base it off is that if he was a human, I was going to play Norn, and if he was a Norn, I'm going to play human. So it's between these two. I think I'm going to go with Norn. We'll be a female. Why not? So, you've got Warrior, which is I would call it your damage frontliner. You've got a Guardian, which is your tank frontliner. A Ranger, which is supposed to be your backline damage, but sometimes they end up just pulling out a greatsword and destroying everything. A Revenant. These guys, as you can see, manipulate the energy from the mist of the powers of legends from the past. They're cool. Like, they're really cool, I'm not gonna lie. I already went to Rangers. Thief, pretty self-explanatory. It's kind of weird to play Norn Thief. Engineer, biggest user of guns in the game, and they employ turrets and use grenades and other things like that. Necromancer summons the dead. Obviously, this is a summoner class. Elementalist they use each of the different elements, is the best way to describe it. Each element has different, helps out in different ways. And a Mesmer. Mesmers, in my opinion, were always the kind of weirdest character class. They create illusions and they're just kind of weird. I've never really liked them. They have cool looking armor, but I've just never really been too fond of them. I was originally going to play Warrior. Looking at it, I feel like that's boring. I've played Revenant, and while I like it, the only problem is they fall into what I feel is kind of like an Elementalist. They end up just using like 1 or 2 legends, and it gets kind of stale when you do that, as fun as they are, and as cool as they look. Trust me, it takes a very long time to actually get yourself to look like this. I think I'm going to go with a Thief. Yeah, let's go with a thief. Norn thief. Let's break the mold a little bit. So, Norns are obviously meant to be tall. That's why you actually cannot make them much. You can't make them any smaller than that. And I think that's what I'll go with. Physique. I never really cared too much for these things. Why do I care that? Like, why should I care that much about what my character looks like? Let's go with that one. Oh, it's like black. That's almost scary. Jeez. It's like a drow. Ugh. I'll go with that. Mid one. Tattoos. Tattoos. Wait, how do I... Oh, hide armor. Okay. That's no tattoos, I assume, yeah. Those look kind of cool. Those, I'm not a big fan of huge full body type tattoos like that. Not that these matter, because of course I'm wearing armor, so I should, in a perfect world, I should never be seeing the tattoo. This looks like face paint. Alright, well, let's go with that one. That way we can actually see it with the face paint. Head options. This is head shape, I assume, yeah. That's a cool one. Battle scarred. They have a lot of faces, jeez. That's a cool one too. Kind of like that's kind of soft. Hairstyles. I'm kind of digging the white hair too. Accessory color. Oh. I want to go for something. I want to go for something like the way a thief would wear their hair, which means not gigantic. Or pigtails. So like this might be how a thief would have their hair. Obviously you don't want it getting in the way. Or that. Yeah, no, definitely not that. I'm not gonna make her bald. I could go for that one too. Or that. Oh, I really like that one too though. Oh, with this one, can I get it? I'll go with... No, it's like gray. I'm digging the white hair. I don't know why, but I am. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Do I get an Do I have an accessory? I don't think so. No, I don't. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Actually, well, let me make sure. Let me just do one last round. Oh, I kind of like this one actually. I can see like a barbarian using this kind of hairstyle. That is giant. That is just giant hair. Oh, but if I do this one, I get an accessory color. Ooh, or this one. No, I don't even like how that looks. I'll go with this one. See, this is where games like this always lose me. Why is this so important when you never see the character's face? Should go with violet eyes? Sure. Eyebrow placement? I can't even see her eyebrows. Eye size, height. That's like how wide open your eyes are. We'll go with that. I'm gonna go right in the middle for that one. Oh, you can put your armor back on. What does this do? Toggle lighting. Oh! Oh, I see. It's how raised up. I'm gonna go right in the middle for that one too. Actually, wait a minute. I just realized. This is just changing the face. I just like the default face. Yeah. The game already did all the work for me. What am I doing? Less lips, maybe? A bigger, smaller lips? I don't know. Okay, sure. Now I can say I did something to it. That's fine. Armor dies. I always liked something kind of neutral. Some people would call it boring. Not digging. No. No, it's too bright. I could go for that. I actually kind of like it. Is there a slightly lighter brown, though? There we go. I'm all for that. Lower. What is this changing? It's changing the knee thing right there. Here, we'll do... It's like the one bit of color. Headgear. Oh, is that the little necklace right there? It's cool looking. Oh, dark green. Yeah, same color. Yeah. Okay, and footwear. Oh, geez, zoom out. Footwear, this is important stuff here. Hang on. Should we go with the Royal Rose for that one, too? That kind of looks cool. For whatever reason. Hang on, though. What is this one using? Oh, tarnished steel. Should I be using... That's dark. No, I'll just stick with that. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with the Royal Rose for this one, too. Okay. In my line of work, it's important to understand the power of... Omnibrisness. I'm a bruiser of the muscle, the bear you don't want to poke. My headband keeps my vision clear, no matter how physical I get. The mask draws attention, and an uncovered face lets people to identify you. I prefer more subtle subterfuge. A drawn hood lets me blend in the crowd and no one knows I was there. My talents lie in the art of stealth and infiltration. I do not draw attention to myself. I guard my identity. I hide my face behind a mask of darkness. I like subterfuge. Determination's kind of cool too, but I'm going to go with subterfuge. Trouble may follow me, but I use my... I'm charming. No one can resist me when I'm at my best. I know just what to say to lighten the mood, to bolster courage. I'm dignified even when I'm up to my ears in mud. It's what makes people respect me. A serious, thoughtful demeanor is the root to success. I'm ferocious. Threatening violence gets me further than anything else. I'm unnatural, though I do try to use my powers of intimidation for good. I'm going to go with dignity. Strong, independent woman. Oh, my most important quality is that I have the necessary strength to defeat ancient foes, cunning to protect spirit, intuition to guard the mist. My intuition gives me insight that I need to guard the mist, where the souls of our ancestors took the glory. Spirit is my duty to protect the spirits of the wild, and it requires cunning to keep them safe from the ice dragon. I keep my body strong so that I can defeat I'm gonna go with defeat ancient enemies. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with cunning. At a recent celebratory moot held in Holbrook, I blacked out. Ale, rowdy brawling. It's far too easy to let loose in the thrill of the moment. After I woke up, I couldn't remember what I'd done. I'm sure there was nothing too terrible. On a fight, I had a rival ever since I was young. He's intelligent, treacherous, and cunning. I lost our last fight, but next time we meet, I'll even the score. Lost an heirloom. I inherited Romk's Horde, a magical ancestral heirloom passed down through generations. After one too many drinks, however, I wagered it off in a contest of strength and law. I'm gonna go with Gonna Fight. When I was a kid, I had a vision. A spirit of the wild woke me up and offered its guardianship. That spirit was Bear, is the most powerful among the spirits of the wild. She is a symbol of fortitude and self-reliance. She roared over me when I was a babe, and ever since I've had a bear's courage in my heart. Snow Leopard's a stealthy, smiling spirit. She teaches us independent strategy and laughter in the face of danger. To this day, her wisdom guides me, and my memory of her visit comforts me on dark nights. Wolf has the cunning of the pack behind him. He imparts the virtues of loyalty, ferocity, and strength in numbers. When he came to me, he whispered of my heroic future and that I would not be alone. Raven, clever and wise, guides us to the truth that others fear. He bestows a far-seeing clarity in mind. In my visions, he spoke of riddles and opened our minds to secrets that few others could see. Torn between wolf and raven. Obviously not going to do bear. And part of me is torn between wolf and raven because that is a fantastic song by Sonata Arctica. I'm going to go with wolf. Though trouble may follow me. This is like a whole story. I overcome with dignity. Wolf, my spirit, teaching me that there's a time for times, a time for peace. I rely on my cunning to protect myself and my allies, and yet I know failure. I challenge myself on rival to fight at a moot, and in overconfidence I lost. I prefer to swim. I'm an expert at subtlety and intrigue, and a drawn hood. This is my story. What should we name you? Is that available? You're horrible. Whoever took that name, you're a horrible person. That's gonna be taken too. Yeah. I don't want to go with Arcanist because that's the name of the woman in the Din's Curse Let's Play. You people are the worst. I don't even know. I hate. There we go. Yvtel. More like Avtel. Wise kind of silent.
I am Norn, hunter of the wild, born of the free and rugged Shiver Peak Mountains. In the far north, my people fought our greatest enemy, Jormag, a dragon of frost and snow. The dragon broke our pride, but it did not break our spirit. In our last hour, we heard the voices of 4 of the spirits of the wild: bear, raven, snow leopard, wolf.
Yeah.
They called us south, away from certain annihilation. We founded the Great Lodge of Holbreck and claimed new hunting grounds. Some say we should not fight Jormag. I say the greatest risk is to wager nothing at all. One day, a hero will lead us home, and we will break the dragon's icy grip. I weave the skein of wisdom. My cunning confounds lesser foes. Like my ancestors before me, I seek glory. One day, I will take my place among the heroes of the Norn. The spirits of the wild have given me the gifts of trickery and cleverness. I challenge the skill of my enemy. I am the predator, they are the prey.
It's pretty
I am
hardcore.
still untested, but already my deeds have earned me friendship and great respect. Each year, a great hunt is called in Holbrook. Only the best among us are invited to participate. I'll prove my worth with guile, collecting trophies to show my prowess. Then, I will drink and boast of my victories. I accept this challenge. I relish it. Come, danger. Come, adventure. In the lodges and halls of my people, my cunning will be remembered through the ages. This is my story.
Yeah, and that's why playing a thief Norn is kind of weird, because you're supposed to be like, you know, like cracking skulls, and that's hard to do when you're a thief. Come on, let's load. Let's get to it. Actually, no, I'm going to end this episode here and start up the next one. I'll see you in the next one.